So we've come a bit further down Wintringham Brook now into the development, and partly because this was one of the areas we talked quite a lot with Martin at the Wildlife Trust about opening up the brook a little bit. And again, that's a little bit so that for new residents they can learn a little bit more about the brook and some of the species here. We've got some information boards going in behind us, but it's also starts to benefit nature as well.
That's right, yeah, it creates a more open watercourse, more varied water levels as well. So the idea is it increases the light, increases the vegetation and provides more habitat for fish and invertebrates as well.
Because certainly at different lengths of the brook, it's far more overgrown with sort of shrub and bramble, and some of those areas are good for nature. But I guess what's nice here, it does feel more light, more airy, more accessible as well, and greener as well, because some of the plant life, particularly in the brook, kind of is more visible here.
It is. We'll have more marginals, more aquatic plants growing on this section particularly. But then it's important to have those denser sections as well that have the mature tree features that we're looking to retain along the brook, and some areas of scrub as well, which will provide cover for some key species that will use the feature as well.
And do some of these areas kind of change the flow of the water? I mean, obviously we are in October now, so and the brook, for this brook is quite full. There's quite a good amount of water in it, but presumably where you have open areas here, the water will kind of pool out a little bit more, and it just changes the way that the flow works.
That's the idea, yes. There'll be some bits which will be faster flowing, some bits where the water will attenuate a bit more, and then areas like this where there's riffles and pools that will form naturally as it finds its way through these more open areas.
And I guess that means both for plants and nature, that and for species that creates different habitats and environments for them.
Yes, it provides more sheltered habitats for young fish, for example, but then also for invertebrates like mayflies and dragonflies that will use these marginal edges for hunting and foraging.
Fantastic. And presumably that also brings birds and bats and others who like eating those species as well.
Yeah, that's it. I think you've got to think, sort of in the evenings when it's quieter down at this end, we'll have bats foraging over the watercourses and using it as a navigational route through the landscape as well.
And we're seeing some of the bird boxes as we've come down this area. What are the sorts of bird species that in future residents should be looking out for?
So I think the idea is to bring in a range of different species. So with the scrub, we're looking at things like whitethroat, willow warbler, chiffchaff, and then with the smaller areas of vegetation and the trees as well, there'll be things like wrens and robins that everyone will be familiar with, and then maybe some species like great spotted woodpecker and nuthatch that will use the mature tree features as well.
Fantastic. And we're going to work with your team to produce some information for our bird hides, and also some audio as well around kind of the things to listen out for birdsong, and the sort of things to look out for, so that you can help also with our ecology surveys going forward, and make sure that we are spotting those species and seeing them come here and make Wintringham their home.